new features in Canva. However, some of them we still haven't discussed in our previous WTF Wednesday. Um, some of them we did. It's just that we haven't emphasized that it's like a new feature. But today we're gonna be covering like 10 new features of Canva. There are a lot more, by the way. So we might have a part two of this, Canva feature.
Well, that's
Stay
good because I love the graphic you created. So I would love a part two just to have my face, that graphic. Wouldn't break my heart, Matt. Good job.
okay. Well, what's good thing about the new feature right now is that, or new features is that it's powered by AI. So you don't have to do much when it comes to designing, editing, and whatnot. And also when it comes to if you have a designer like mental block, if you don't know what to design or how to design it, these new features will help you to do it. All right, let me just go ahead and share my screen, guys. Okay. Share screen. All right. Okay. Can you see it?
Yep.
Okay. Awesome. So we'll head over to Canva. All right. That's obviously canva.com. And then the first feature that I'm going to be discussing is the magic design. This one's for free. You don't have to upgrade for a pro version just to have this feature. Okay. And there are two ways to go to this, to access this. All right. First one is in the search tab of the Canva. That's the landing page. Okay. So if you don't know what to design and how to design, you can just type in whatever you think that you wanted to design. For example, you wanted to design a coffee shop post, probably. That's all I could ever think of right now. It's morning. All right, so that's coffee shop post, and boom, it will generate these templates. However, what you wanted to like use is the magic design. This one right here. Okay, inspiring templates crafted with your media. So you might want to add a photo. I've pre-selected a photo here, which, when I was in the coffee shop. So you can just select any photo you want and boom, these are pretty mind-blowing designs. If you don't know what to design and how to design it, Canva will do it for you. All right, just upload your photo. So there are different like designs here that you can use. For example, for an Instagram post, you can use this one. This one is a square post as well for Instagram. Now, if you wanted to make a flyer out of it, there's also available, template for that. But you can also redesign it that matches your style, which is here. All right, just click the drop down, and then you can choose whatever style that you want here. The downside of this one is that you cannot select your branded kit. All right, there's no option to select your branded kit, but you can choose this one. Here we go. Start your day with a good coffee. So for example, you're creating a promotional, post. So you can choose this one, customize this template, and there. At least you can go ahead and start with something. I mean, you don't have to start from the scratch. You can start with something that is already in the Canva, powered by AI. All right, so that's the new design. I mentioned that there are two ways to access that one. The next option to access the design the magic design is, let's go back here. Let's go back to the home page. Okay. The next way is to just, hit this upload. All right. So that's for the magic design. And then the second feature that I'm going to be discussing is the magic edit. All right. So the magic edit, it kind of like replaced something. For example, let me just show it to you guys. It's hard to like put it into words. Okay, so this is the magic edit. You just have to upload a photo. For example, I had a pre-selected photo here. This is when I traveled to Davao Oriental. This is like 5-hour drive from home. So here, for example, I wanted to like replace this one with, let's say, Eiffel Tower. Okay. So what you want to do is to just click the edit photo and then go, click the magic edit. And then it will give you an option to like increase the size of the brush or decrease it. Let's just say I want to replace this one with Eiffel Tower. Okay. Just let me know. Let me know if you do have any questions or whatnot before.
No, but this one was the one that I was like really excited to watch.
Oh, this one. It's
I
also
personally
available.
would have replaced it with something else, but
But what's good thing about it is that you can, remove your grip on the cursor. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect though, because we're just kind of like showing to you how to do it. Let's say this one. And then Eiffel Tower. Obviously, I can do better than that, but let's just stick with that to make it faster and easier. Okay, it will start generating. It will actually generate for like photos that you can choose from. Kind of like take time. But there you go. This is me at the Eiffel Tower.
oh, that
Obviously,
one was good. That one that you just did previously. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, that
obviously.
one's
Oh, this one.
yeah. Holy shit.
I mean, we can do better than this with, the better drawing.
How does it know to like replace the sky and shit like behind?
Because
Because the image was thicker than that.
yeah, it
Is it
replaces
magic?
because of the magic. Yeah, partly, but more on like AI tool. I mean AI generated. So it kind of like replace pixel by pixel. All
Yeah,
right.
because I love that it, added in the clouds and it did that type of stuff. It didn't just do like paint in blue sky or what. That's so good.
Right, exactly. It's really mind-blowing. But that's just, how it is. So again, you just have to click the photo, then edit photo, then go to magic edit. This is available in all I'm not sure if this is for pro. No, this is
That's
for
what I was going to ask. I wonder if people have to be pro or not for that.
no, this one's for free. So even if you're
No
not,
shit.
yeah, they could easily make this one a pro version, but maybe they just love the users of Canva. Anyway, so you just have to click on the photo and then edit photo and then click on the magic edit and then brush the, what you wanted to be replaced and then hit continue and then just describe the whatever you wanted to be replaced there.
Yeah, because if you really wanted it to look realistic, you could totally do the smaller brush and yeah, that's
Right, exactly.
badass. Oh
Uh,
man, I'm gonna make your life a living hell now with graphics, Matt. No, I'm kidding.
but you also have to make sure that you describe the object that you wanted to be replaced, that you want it to like show in the picture. For example, like a detailed version of Eiffel Tower, or let's say hyper realistic detailed version of Eiffel Tower. So just hit on generate after that. And then it may take a few seconds.
Oh yeah, because if you said like animated cartoon
Yeah,
Eiffel Tower or something.
correct. There. It's more, you know,
It looks
detailed,
like 3D. Yeah.
hyper realistic. So there, just click done and you're good to go. So that's for the magic edit. And then the next feature will be magic erase. This is somehow similar to magic edit, where you kind of brush the object that you wanted to be removed in the picture. So what you want to do here is just click on the photo and then same thing, edit photo, and then you can see here magic eraser. Just click that one. Now, the downside of the two features, is that you cannot use two features at the same time. So use magic eraser instead. This resets changes by magic edit. So for example, you made edits on using the magic edit on the photo, it will not be like overlaid
But
on
I
the next.
bet you could like save it as a PNG,
Exactly.
re-upload it. Okay.
Right. So let's just use magic eraser. So if you will zoom in the picture, you can see that there are a lot of people here. And let's say that I don't want these people to be here. What I can do is just, I'm sorry, I brushed it. Anyway, so what I can do is just, remove these people here. What I can do is just brush these people. You can like minimize or decrease the size of the brush. Okay. And also the downside of this one is that you cannot remove the cursor. Like you have to, when you're brushing it, unlike the magic edit, like you can remove the cursor and then brush again. But this one, it's just all one stroke. Okay. So there, it
What does that
automatically
mean? One stroke. Like you,
so,
sorry,
let's
go.
say for example here, let's use magic edit. Okay. Let's say I wanted to remove myself. I cannot brush my head and then let's say I lifted the cursor and then brush again my body. Like you have to brush it all in one.
Like you're done the second you lift your cursor. It's
Correct.
done. You've made your edit. Okay,
Correct.
got it. Thank you. By the
Yeah.
way, you guys can jump in too anytime. It's not just the Sandy show of like grilling Matt. You guys can all grill him too.
Yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. I would be more than happy to answer all of your questions. Okay. So we're done with Magic
Hey,
Eraser.
Matt, I have a question.
Sure.
Hey, can Canva do HDR stacking on photos?
What do you mean, Randy?
Okay, so what I do for my listing photos, like you've seen those ones, guys, that like they're really well lit and some of them can look almost cartoonish, you know? So what I do is it's called HDR photography.
Oh,
Five, you take 3 to 5 images of the same frame, basically, right? And they're at different exposures, and then you can blend it together. I use Lightroom. You can blend it together, and it takes the best parts of each photo and turns it into an HDR image.
mm-hmm. Well, based on my research, Canva doesn't have that one yet, but
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna be digging more deeper on Canva. Maybe there is like a different tool that we can use to match the HDR preset, or of Lightroom and whatnot. But for now, based on my research, it doesn't have one yet.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right, so the next one is the Translate. I'm not sure if you're already aware of Translate. This one is already available before. It's just that they kind of like reconstruct it, made it better. All right. So for example, in this design, let's say I wanted to, I do have a customer in a Spanish customer, for example, a Spanish, a Filipino customer, a Chinese customer. So what I can do to make my life easier, I don't want to like translate it one by one per text box. So what I can do here is I'll go to the apps. Okay. Then I'll look for translate. Mm. Obviously, the translate is not here anymore because I've already used it earlier. But if you haven't used it yet, it will be shown here. Okay. So it already moved here. So what you can do is just hit on the translate. Then, automatically detect dialect. For example, English. And then translate it to Spanish, right? Okay. So, oh, sorry. Page 1 and 2. I just wanted to translate the page 1. Okay. But you can choose multiple pages here. Okay. So if you do have like multiple, like a presentation, you can choose multiple pages. And then just hit on the translate. Okay. There we go. I don't understand Spanish. I don't speak Spanish. I'm not sure if this is like totally accurate.
Did you
Okay.
notice that even on Pro, it only gives us 500 uses
No, I did
per
not.
month?
Per
It looks
month?
like. Do you see that down under translate?
Oh yeah.
That's kind of interesting.
Hang on. Yeah, that's only available for, actually that is available for free to translate. However, for the free version, I think there is a lesser, number of uses. But that's per user.
It's not like we're going to be doing it that crazy amount, but it's like, that's interesting.
But that's per user though. So if you do have like a team, that's gonna be 500 per team per user.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And then let's say for example, I wanted to translate this one in Filipino because I cannot, I don't know how to speak in Spanish nor understand Spanish. So to check if that is legit, I can translate it to Filipino, which is the language that I know. Okay, so start your day with a good coffee, simulan ang iyong araw ng mabuting kape. I would say mabuting kape or masarap.
You guys, sometimes I will pop in on a meeting and my assistants are meeting early and they don't realize that I popped in and
Never
they are
stop.
all speaking to each other. And what's your language called? It's not Tagalog.
It's Tagalog.
How many times we got to say that?
I don't know, Danny. I cannot fucking pronounce this language. I just don't get it. And
Well,
I've
and
even
You need to
been
just
the
learn how to
Philippines.
speak it.
It's never gonna happen apparently, but
Yeah, you should learn how to speak it. I mean, if you're going to be an international businesswoman, you definitely need to speak.
I
the language.
feel like I
There-
do not belong in the
Yeah.
room. I feel like I walked in on somebody changing or something. I have to like announce myself. It's great. It's a good time.
Yeah, but Filipinos like Spanish because we were, I don't want to say conquered, but we
It cracks
were
me up every time he
influenced.
says that.
How is it like Spanish? I know a
There
little
are
bit of Spanish, and that doesn't look like Spanish to me.
there are some Spanish words that has been adopted by the Filipinos.
Like
For
what?
example, abre, that's open.
Yeah, open. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
sometimes their accents are Spanish. Like I feel like Chris's accent, I feel like his accent is kind of Spanish sounding.
Oh, it's
It does.
100% sounds Spanish.
Don't you think? You agree, Dan?
Oh, I absolutely agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's for the translate. The next one is the draw feature. Not sure if everybody can use it, but just for the sake, because it's also a new feature, I'll just make this very quick, this portion. So this is the recently used template, my recently used template. Okay. For the draw feature, this is already available before, but they kind of like reconstruct it, made it better. All right. Now it's available here on the dashboard. Okay. So just click on the draw. Then there are four like tools here. This one's a pen. I think this one's a marker. Oh no, this one's a pencil. This one's a pen. This one's a marker. This one's a razor. Okay. You can change the color. For example, I wanted to use orange. Oops. It's really hard to erase this one. Okay, cannot be erased. Anyway, it's just like the marker in Apple, but this one's built in Canva. Okay.
I did not even know that this whole like business model draw feature existed. Not at all. And I think some of us have been paying for other like platforms for, yeah, some of us have been paying for other platforms and like, because I like to map out flows and different things. So yeah, I didn't even know this existed.
Yeah, this is great for brainstorming as well.
Yeah, exactly.
So you can just start a draw here. For example, I wanted to draw like rectangular shape. Now, if I want it to be like as smooth as possible, you can just, hold the cursor for about like 3 seconds. Let me show it to you again. So when you draw here, it's not that perfect, right? But if you will hold it for 3 seconds, max of 3 seconds, then, it kind of smoothens the lines, but it also respects, the other details. For example, this one's not a perfect edge. It has like a curve and whatnot. So it's somehow similar to Apple's marker tool when you're editing your photo. Okay, I can draw this one. Okay. And one great thing is that I can also group this objects. So I just hit on the cursor and then select all the objects that I added or the drawings. Oops. Anyway, here we go. I just added the sitemap because I can't remove it. Anyway, so you can group it and then move it, scale it down, or make it bigger. Right. So that's one new feature of of Canva. That's draw. Now this one's for the second or the next feature that I'm going to be discussing is the create animation. All right. This one's good for video, for infographics and whatnot, for like social media posts. All right. So for example, in this photo, I wanted to like animate this photo, put some animation in this photo. Okay. So let's say, look for coffee here. And then animation. Okay, this one. Positioning, move to front. Okay. There we go. So for example, I wanted to like have this guy. For example, I wanted to have this guy walk down the stairs. For example, there's a stair here that we cannot see. Anyway, so what I'm gonna do is click on the animate, and then you can see this create an animation, drag elements around the canvas to create your own animation. So there are just some basic animation here and exaggerated animation. But if you want this guy to like walk down the stairs animation, you cannot, it's not available here. So what you have to do is, click on the create an animation. Okay. And then you just have to drag this guy down like he's walking in the stairs. Okay. So there you go. Now you can make it smooth. Okay. You can also make it steady. And then you can also choose to orient element path. Obviously this obviously the guy looks dumb, but yeah, that's you can also change the speed, by the way. For example, you want it faster. Okay. Now let's say I wanted to add more elements here. For example, a bird. This doesn't make sense though, but to the photo or to the graphics. But let's just say I want to add this bird. For example, I'm in a travel, or this is a travel photo. Let's just add one photo. Let's just use my travel photo earlier to make it relevant. Okay, I want to add this bird photo here, or bird animation. So let's animate this, click on animate again. create animation. Okay. Then just drag the bird. Let's delete the path. There. It also copies the it also copies the the speed of the animation. All right. So here. That's how you do it. All right. Any questions about the topics or the features that we've discussed so far?
Not from me so far. This is nuts.
Okay. That one's for free, by the way. All right. This animation. So this is really good for videos, for infographics, for flyers, and for YouTube videos. For example, you wanted to create a faceless YouTube video, like skits or whatnot, and you can make money out of it by demonetization and whatnot. Now, the next one is the magic right everywhere. Okay. This is really mind-blowing. The magic right everywhere. Because for example, it's like Chat GPT within Canva. All right. You don't have to go to Chat GPT anymore and then copy and paste it to Canva. All right. So what you can do is, since we already have this drafted design, so what you can do here is click on the text box, okay, and then click this Canva assistant. All right, right here at the bottom right corner of the screen, okay, and then you can expand, summarize, rewrite, and edit with Magic Write. So for example, I wanted to summarize this one. It did not summarize, obviously. Hang on. I'm sorry, but there's not enough. Oh, there's not enough context. Let's just say I wanted to expand the text. There. So this is actually good when it comes to like creating a carousel post, you know, a how-to post on your Instagram feed. Okay. So that's magic everywhere. We all know that we can go ahead and create a a blank design from, let's go here, from the Canva docs, right? You can start writing, and then it's like Chat GPT within Canva. Oops, hang on. Canva docs. So for example, here I wanted to create a please create a carousel post about myths of hiring a virtual assistant. Oops, sorry. Let me start over again.
Is it because it was in your language?
Yeah, probably. Sorry. Magic, right? Oh, there you go. So to access that, just click the plus button and then hit the magic right. So as you can see, this is only available in Pro version. It's still not available in the free version. Okay. So just hit enter and then it will generate like this one. Slide 1, for example, on your carousel post. Virtual assistant are too expensive. Fact, virtual assistant are affordable and can save you money in the long run by reducing overhead cost. All right. So that's how you do it in Canva docs, right? And then you can place your words or your paragraphs, phrases in your design. But with the new Canva everywhere, okay. For example, here wanted to add a text, myths about hiring a virtual assistant. Okay. So you can click this Canva assistant and then expand. Okay. It will generate this text right here. So you don't have to like copy and paste the wordings or the phrases from the Canva doc going to your design. Okay. So that's the Canva everywhere. Any questions from the topics that we've discussed so far?
Just a time hack. We've got about 15, 17 minutes.
Okay. We actually only have like 3 more left.
Awesome.
Yeah. This one's very useful. I mean, the next feature is very useful when you wanted to create a presentation. Like if you're creating a presentation and you don't know how to start, where to start and whatnot. So what you can do is just go to the presentation or create a design and then go to presentation. Okay. And then you can see here the magic design by Canva. Just click on that. So describe the presentation you want and we'll write and design a draft for your instantly. So for example, what kind of presentation could you probably think of that we can, create? Canva new features. In 10 slides. When you're done, by the way, writing it, just hit the, we couldn't create presentation. Sorry, we couldn't find a good presentation design for your document. Try and make it simpler. Canva new features. Okay, this one. So what's good thing about it though is that since Canva already had updated their features, they also updated the layouts and styles. Okay. So once you're already in here on your Canva design presentation, the next feature will be the layouts and styles that we're going to be discussing. Okay, for the layouts, for example, on this slide for the layouts, you wanted to be more like minimalistic, right? So you can choose this one. which is kind of more minimalistic than the original one. So you can add more text here. What's also good thing about it is that when you're going to add a new photo, for example, photos, Canva. There. For example, when you add new photos, when you go back to the layouts, it kind of rearrange the photos as well, just like this one here. So it will give you like different options. All right. So that's for the layouts and for the styles, by the way. You can also choose your brand kit here. For example, Team TBG colors. That's our brand kit. There for EXP. There to match your brand. Okay. All right. So we've talked about the magic presentation, the layouts and styles. Now, I also wanted to talk about the text to image. This is another feature as well. This is already available before. However, again, they also reconstructed this one and made it more like better. So to access that, just go to the apps here on the dashboard and then click on the text to image. So describe anything that is related to your presentation. So for example, Canva's new design elements. Oops. It may take time, by the way. Usually takes less than 10 seconds. Okay, but obviously we can generate a better like photo with the right prompts, with the right description. But well, let's say we'll just use this one. Okay, let's put it somewhere here and then go back to the designs, then go to layouts. There. When we go to the layouts, by the way, notice that it also added this new elements right here and that was not available earlier. All right, so it added new elements that kind of like matches the design of the presentation. And then let's go to styles and use our brand kit to like stay with our brand. Okay. There we go. So that's it for the magic presentation, layouts and styles, and text to image. Do you have any questions?
Awesome job, Matt.
Thanks, Andy.
Bravo.
Yeah. So to sum it up, by the way, these new features that is being presented, it will help you create your designs, for example, presentation, social media, social media posts, designs, and whatnot. if you don't have like any experiences, if you don't have any ideas and whatnot, you don't know how to start, where to start, how to create it, these new AI features of Canva can help you, start with a draft design, and then you can just kind of like redesign it to your liking. And using the tools that I've mentioned earlier, the magic design, magic edit, eraser, translate, draw, animation, magic everywhere. All right. Which is, I find the magic everywhere is one thing that I found more useful when it comes to creating graphics, because based on my experience, I'm really having a hard time creating texts to the designs, like, putting text and whatnot. So Magic Everywhere is one tool that really made my life easier as a social media manager. Also the Magic presentations, text to image layouts and styles. So let's say, for example, 10 minutes or 30 minutes before the meeting, you still don't have the presentation that you are going to be presenting, then this Magic presentation is perfect for you guys. Magic presentation, text to image, and layouts and styles, because it will create a presentation from the scratch for you. So you don't have to start creating your own presentation from the scratch, right? You already have a draft. All you gotta do is to match it to your liking, add more personalities to your presentation probably, or if there are some like details that you wanted to add, like a text or a message that you wanted to add to your presentation, then this you can just manually add that one. But then again, you don't have to start from the scratch, because this new features will help you will help you do it. Okay.
Okay, well, if there's no other questions, I think that wraps up today's WTF Wednesday. Matt, you killed it as usual. You are quickly becoming WTF Wednesday's MVP. You make me look really, really good. Thank you so much. And thank you everybody for watching. We will see you next week, and take care.